Hey, we are live, and I need to flip this around so we can actually see what we're seeing here. We've got some waterfowl here in Fayette, Iowa. And I just wanted to show my students the type of waterfowl we have in here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Annalise and I are here in the city of Fayette, and we've got, here it's a little bit fuzzy there, okay. We've got some lesser scaup. Okay, these are a diving duck. They're lesser and greater scaup are collectively called bluebills. They're lesser scaup, and it's a little bit blurry there. They're lesser scaup are more prevalent in the interior here, but we do have some graders that pass through in migration. Different from the ringneck ducks that we had the other day because they are lacking that Nike swoosh. It's just a straight up and down on their, straight up and down from the dark to the light, and more gray than white. And let's see what else we've got out here. We have hen bufflehead there. Okay, there was a drake a second ago. And then we have some water birds here that aren't actually ducks. These are Potus epetiforms. These are pied-billed grebes, so called because their bill, if you can get a look at it in there, their bill has a light, dark, light pattern on it. It has a dark stripe on it. And that pied is referring to the coloring, that pied coloring, black and white coloring. They're not ducks. They actually have lobed toes. They're in the Potus epetiformes. So we've got pied-billed grebes there. And let's see what else we've got out here in this pond. There were more bufflehead. And, oh, there's a ringneck duck back there. Okay, so you can actually see that contrast here. You can see the Nike swoosh that kind of comes up there at an angle, and the ringed bill, even though they are ring-necked ducks, as compared to the lesser scaup in front of it. I want it to turn so you can get those profiles. Oh, there you go. There's some scaup swimming by. Yeah, it's a little bit blurry. I wonder if I can focus that a little tighter. Let's see. That's actually not better. That's worse. But we're here in the city of Fayette and looking at waterfowl. There were some blue-winged teal out here as well. Let's see if we can find them. So there goes a hen bufflehead in front of the scope. Let's see what else we can find out here. There's a nice drake northern shoveler. Again, it's a little bit blurry. I wish it was a little, and there's a hen right there too. They've definitely been one of the more prevalent species we've seen in migration here this spring. That's a little bit sharper. Let's see what else we got out here, Annalise. We'll move a little bit left. I'm gonna scope with my binoculars. Wow, there's another hen shoveler. Oh, there's a bird that dived. I didn't get a good look at it. Let's see. I hear Canada geese for sure. Right there. Oh yeah, they're over on the. Okay, so we got more birds over here on the left. Let's kind of move the scope a little bit over this side. There's Canada goose with a drake northern shoveler. A mallard on the back side there, it looks like. And drake mallard, you can see that yellow bill and the iridescent green head. And looks like sleeping scaup. What did you see? Something land? On the, you gotta give me a better description than over there, my daughter. Over to the right? Yeah, we can spin the scope and take a look over there. Sleeping scaup. And there's some heat shimmer out here. Off of the water. More shovelers. More shovelers. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can zoom out a little bit and get a better idea of what else is out here. So, we are paused in the city of Fayette, checking out some waterfowl. Okay, there's, you guys know this one. This is one we've seen quite a bit of too. That white crescent on the front of its face. It's a drake blue-winged teal. And maybe let's spin over here on the right. Okay, so take a deep breath, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go over here to the right without making you not all too nauseous. Okay, where did those birds land, Annalise, that you were seeing? Over there. Shovelers. And I'm not spotting the birds that were over on this side. Oh, there we go. There's bufflehead. Nice. Okay, so we've got hen on the left, and they're sleeping right now. They're resting. A hen on the left and a drake on the right. And with the bufflehead, they've got that pure white on the back of the heads of the drakes. There's no frame around it, like with the mergansers, with the hooded merganser. And then up closer here, we've got some more birds. Let's see what we've got on this side, down here by the edge of that. Let's see what we've got in here. More blue-winged teal. You can really see that crescent at the front of the face there, base of the bill. A couple of drakes in there. Okay, we're gonna move up here on the hill, get a look at what's on the far side over here. Sorry. We might spook the birds that are up here if there are any. There's a nesting Canada goose. Oh yeah, here we go. There are more ducks up here. Oh, what did we flush? We just scared up a blue-winged teal. And then we'll try and get a look at the far side here. Okay, we've got more lesser scop. And the easiest way to distinguish lesser from greater scop is that the bill nails, the tip of the bill, it's thicker on the greater scop than on the lesser. Like the way I describe it to my students is it's like comparing your thumbnail to, oh, there they're flying. It's like comparing your thumbnail to, say, like your pinky nail. It's a pretty dramatic difference if you're able to get them head on. Okay, let's see what else we've got out here. Sorry for the wobbliness, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, there we go. Some more lesser scop, a drake and a hen. And the hen has got that white patch at the base of the bill. Again, sorry for the wobble. It's a little bit breezy up here. Let's see if we can spin around up on this other side. And we're looking at some sewage lagoons here in Fayette. Oh, and that one's flying. So, what's that, sweet? I made him fly. Blue-winged teal. And yeah, more blue-winged teal. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna see a whole lot more of interest up here, but I wanted to get a recording of these ducks while I was here. I got a meeting in Fayette today, and I wanted to check out what our Fayette species are like, and I'll actually do a eBird list of the species that we've got here. I'm not seeing anything different. I also was hoping for some shorebirds, but I'm not seeing any along the edge. This is one of the best spots for shorebirds in Fayette County. There aren't a whole lot of great shorebird spots in this county, but I wanted to at least give it a try. Okay, we'll call it.